Alright, everybody, welcome back to Stream Day. I was planning to stream yesterday, but something came up. So yeah, couldn't do it yesterday. Now, I did start the my new segment of Simulator Time. So I'm gonna continue that. Unfortunately, I ended up getting sick in the middle trying to stream the first instance of it. Maybe we should turn that down just a touch. Okay, I had that up because I was playing Megabonk, and the noise of Megabonk was a little higher than the music. All right, so I'm gonna try to pick up where I kind of left off there, and we were right in the middle working with the mall simulator. Now, I did somehow manage to, according to the game, for Waterpark, I completed the game. In my off-world, anyway. But there's still stuff even to do after that, because the game apparently considers you have achieved the game's goal when you get your 5th star, and I did that in my private session. Okay. So here's the mall. I have all of the stores installed. As you can see, I have gone past 100 days. Did I pay? Yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, so every store is now in the mall, and I'm working on getting each one increased. The first floor, all licenses for the stores that are on the first floor are completed. The only thing that is not done is the full size length. I have full size length for the very first shop, which was the fashion one. This one. And this one's pretty much done as far as like trying to design it. So I like it. I mean, it's really kind of cool that it came out with the red and the black with this nice wood texture on the floor. Should have some more lighting in the ceiling though. But anyway, then, of course, I got the flowers. What I would like to have, though, I originally had one of these in here, the seating. But the seating is fairly large, and at the time, I mean, I'd probably put it back here, but I'd like to see them add, like, a bench-style type seating that I can probably throw 1 or 2 in here. Even out here. But anyway, so this was the one that I got all licenses and expansions, and then of course I started working on all the others. Now, the only thing okay, I have everything in here, not necessarily the way I want it, but for the most part, it is. The ball bin things. They seem kind of bulky to me, but I think the only reason I would really want to expand this one more is to kind of open up the space just a touch, because it seems, for a sporting goods, it seems a little claustrophobic. I mean, it's not really. Yeah, well. This is done. Did I get the full expansion slots on that one? Yes. Alright, so sporting goods, I only have one left right here. Alright, so the toy one is done. And you know, going with the furniture that they have for it, it's just enough to get everything in here. This section is the only section that bothers me just a touch. I don't like that one. I mean, I could technically bring one of these over here and do something a touch differently here. I'll say, but everything else I think is okay. I mean, I could switch some of this stuff up around a little bit. No real decoration. I mean, I could bring a couple of the plant stuff here, but there's not enough decorations. You know, I mean, the decorations we have is predominantly for out here, and like you know, these nice little ones for the sporting goods here. I mean, we do have the mannequins, but I don't know, putting mannequins out here or in another store that doesn't use clothes doesn't seem right. So, you know, I mean, you start with these ones, and then of course I got the others. So we got the one with the dress on it, the one with the shirt with the, I don't want to say they're tights, but you know, and then the male mannequin over here. Yeah, I just realized they actually all have shoes on. Anyway, gaming. Now, as far as this setup goes, oh, that's right. I can move him now, I think. Okay. You can't move when the mall is open. You can't move the desk. So this is everything in here. And I don't really know if I want to expand the store more. You know, because oh right, yeah, I was trying something. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'm gonna get all the expansions and everything anyway. It's just figuring out a layout. Here's the food. This, I believe, is also maxed out. Oh no, there is one more. Jeez, what would I do with that one? Here's the cosmetics. And this is not fully expanded either. So, I'm not too sure. I mean, look at, you know, we have a good amount of space here. So, alright. Theater. The theater doesn't change. What will change apparently are the movies, because we start with this, go around, and then it looks like we come back and we'll rotate those movies out with the newer ones. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. There's no expansions for this. You know, I mean, I do have to purchase this theater and this theater. That's 150, and I think that said 120, right? Yeah, 120. That's just to purchase the theater. So that's the theater's expansion slots, unlike the stores. So we'll get this movie, and then we'll end up getting 2 movies on this license. So this will be the last regular theater slot, and then this will start the new theater slot. And then all the others replace. I guess we'll rotate them out or something, or maybe I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see how they want that to go. All right. This is just waiting for me to actually figure out what to do with it. The licenses. This one is, you know, the 35, 90, but the expansions are, you know, getting it up there. Okay, home goods is completely done. So no licenses and no expansions. It was really tricky trying to figure out how to get everything in here. I mean, I could have actually gotten rid of this table and put this up on shelving, and every item has its own shelf. You don't have to do that, by the way, but yeah. So I managed to get everything on its own shelf. Okay, and every place has a cashier and a stocker too, or a restocker, you know. This is the. I didn't expand the jewelry at all. I haven't gotten any new licenses at all. This is just still the first layer. This is the most expensive one to work with. I mean, but then again, you're dealing with jewelry. Even though this is only 40,000, this one's only 50. You know, it's figuring out putting the stuff in here and everything. So, florist, I have all licenses, but not fully expanded the store. So yeah. What am I looking at? That one. Okay. But we have all the flowers or plants. The cafeteria. Alright. Now, this one I have all the licenses. Right? Yeah. But I don't have all the expansions. Now, this one will look better once we at least get one more expansion in here. But I think if we definitely go full expansions with this, I think is where we can really look at the design and the layout. Maybe put the food products around and get the tables and chairs like in the center part, so it's around, so the food will go around and surround the people eating and stuff, instead of like what I got now. I mean, this is just me trying to get the stuff put in here. Okay, for me, the jewelry store is the most expensive. The next would be this one, but this is like the slowest store because it's electronics, but it's, if you really look at the pricing and stuff, it's not the cheapest store. So it's kind of slower in selling stuff than all the other stores. Same thing with the jewelry store too. So there's a lot to do with this because I have all the slots to do there. Now, the licensing, I have managed to get halfway up on this. So, and the burger shop. Okay, so now with this one, I definitely think before I go any more licenses, I want to increase the size. Because I think the way I want to set this up, which is kind of like what you see right now, really. I really need the size to get the next set of things in. And once again, everything has its own state workstation. So, and the next license we get 2 drinks and some weird green burger, veggie burger, and then 2 drinks. And I want to keep the drinks like here, I'm thinking. I could push him back just a bit more. But I also could put the drinks along the wall. There's 6 tables in here. I mean, we could start putting in another set. We'll see. Now, the sushi bar, I like the colors in here too. You know, the red, the green, you got the yellow, and of course the accents with the black and stuff. The only thing that is not super hot for me is the scale. The scale walling. I can understand why they want that way, but it's, I don't know, seems a little tacky to me. Obviously, I could be wrong. Anyway, the interesting thing about this is the lighting models here. If you look through the center, you can actually they're transparent enough that there's no inside. You see right through them. Anyway, so yeah, to do this one, which is the last store on the list, we would need to increase the size of the store to help with the build. Hey, Chris, how's it going? How you doing? To increase the store size so we can keep things in here comfortable looking and still maintain getting each item their own shelving unit. Alright, so that's kind of where everything stands, and then of course I gotta finish, decorating anything else. Alright, so let's see how we got here. I'm pretty good. I have the day off of... Oh! You do? Are you gonna be on the server today then? Maybe I'll hop in later. Let me just make sure I got everything stocked, right? I did that already. Yeah. Did I do... Oh, here? Yeah. Okay, we're actually just ready to go then. Oh no, I gotta... Okay, that needs to be... Alright, let's get these people in here and get some money made up. And we can look at our strat. Decide what we want to do real quick. Don't mind me, I was just... Now, the interesting thing is, you will have people that will drive in here, but then you have these people who just appear, and then they start walking towards the store. It's like magic. See? Look, where did they come from? Oh, you got a Christmas party to go to. That's cool. Have fun with that. The Spawn Island. So it's not... Oh, okay. That sounds cool. And you actually can see the people in the cars, but they don't really sit right. Oh, I was doing stocking the machines. All right. I like the products. So, okay. Now this is still in early release. Matter of fact, came out in November. There is a roadmap of what the dev wants to do, but it also seems like the dev is listening to the community as well, or at least what I mean by listening is hearing their suggestions and considering whether or not it matches their plan and whatnot, which is cool. They're definitely looking for a community setup with the build. Right now, I got to keep an eye on the sushi and the florist because their products run out the quickest. Everybody likes their sushi. Alright, so let's see if we can figure out what do we want to do now. Oh, just like, because remember I talked about there is actually no model for you. Okay, we'll open up our camera system and we will go. Now I'm standing in the arcade. That's me right there. That, see that silver box? That is our tablet. There is no us. Alright, so we'll probably make, we'll end the day at about around $500,000. You love sushi? Yeah, my daughter does too. Robo actually, I mean, she just loves it. I was really surprised to see she got into that. She's trying to actually get into Japanese style cooking right now, or at the very least Japanese style recipes anyway. Alright, so what do we want to increase? So that is done, that is done. Oh, nice. Nice. I don't know. Do we have a sushi place around us? You know, I'm not sure. We have Chinese places around us, and we have the one we like. But I don't know if we have a sushi bar anywhere. I'd have to ask Robo on that one. She wouldn't like know. Okay. Alright, so if we're gonna have first floor, except for expanding the stores to their maximum amount, is done. With 90, 180. Oh, hibachi. Oh, I have never been to a hibachi. I would love to go to one. They always seem like a really great time. Alright, so that would be 180. And the machines are probably anywhere from 15 to 20. And there's 2. So we're probably talking 2 to 220, so a half. Okay. So I think that'll be our next expansion. We'll work on the arcade. Oh, this one's actually finally starting to do something. Alright, so I have the claw machines up here. I have one soda machine. It doesn't do so great. But then again, most of these side vending things don't do that great. Except for the claw machine. That and actually the photo booths do more than you think they do. Oh, now I want Chinese. Oh. We should call the wife up and tell her to bring home Chinese when she comes home. I mean, could also, besides expand the arcade, we could at least get the next license here as well. Hibachi is a great experience and I highly recommend it if you ever get a chance. Yeah, there's definitely an experience I do wanna try. I think maybe that's what we'll do. So we'll expand the arcade, get the next license, and then we'll get the next license here because it's only 37, right? I think 37. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now the cafeteria, not cosmetics, cafeteria. We need 100 for that. And I need to start splitting up these things. Well, I don't actually have to split them up. I'm still debating whether I should probably put another one out here like I've been wanting to, shouldn't I? That would give me 8 setups, 16 seats. I mean, I got 6. I definitely think I should probably, when we expand this, definitely bring in another set of chairs for here and here as well. I wonder what he was saying. Did I? Yeah, I took care of the bathrooms. Okay. Oh, I did get on top of here. But I can't put anything up here. It would have been kind of cool to actually put stuff up here for like decorations and everything. But alas, you know, the game doesn't want to allow it. Same thing with this nice large ledge up here. So, and I'm not sure the reason behind this, unless they're considering some kind of expansion, because the theaters and everything, you know, are all there. So everything behind here on the map, anyway, is hollow. So unless that's where they store their development area stuff, I don't know if they're planning on doing anything with that, especially because the fact that it's just concrete wall, not even decorated. Okay. Man, see some ideas that I would like to see if they could add. Yeah, some more decorative stuff. You know, I do like these style seating here, you know, with the plane and everything, but I would like to see regular style benchwork as well, like I was talking about, like for in here. I mean, I could even take, because this we could actually put in there. I mean, it's it's for sporting, but it seems more like aligned with the fashion store here, honestly. And maybe because it looks to have the right colors, the red, the black, the wood texture. You know, because you got the red, the black, the wood texture, plant. So, I don't know, maybe it is for the fashion. But I figured, you know, if you want to try on your shoes and whatnot, you gotta, the mall near me has massage chairs in some spots to help people unwind. That's a great idea. Yeah. Right. It's been a while since I've been to the mall. Yeah, it's you sit down and yeah. Right, so massage chairs. That would be a great feature to add. Yep. Oh, I was also thinking, you know, banners, maybe even flags that you can like hang from the light. Wow, my brain is actually drawing a blank on this section here of the support structure. You know, like, you know, in the middle here, we could hang down like some kind of banner as advertisement, or even just decoration. And it would have been like cool that we could do putting up decorations and stuff up here too, but unfortunately we can't. So, and we have a hollow spot here on the map as well. So I was thinking maybe they could put in like a small little office section, because we have the two storage areas. You know, that whole section right there is going to be empty as well. So there's definitely room for expansion in the design of everything. Okay. Now essentially we're closed. Now, okay, when you're playing, keep this in mind. The store closes at 2200 hours. That's 10 o'clock at night. So now, what that basically means is people are still in the mall. So don't end your day. It'll indicate towards the middle bottom when you can actually technically shut down. But if you do that beforehand, you're gonna lose probably about 50K. So literally just wait until everybody actually leaves the store. Alright. Oh, we might actually make 6. End on 6, I mean. Let's check. Let's see here. How did we do? Oh, pretty good there. How we doing with the sushi bar? Okay. Alright, so we're maintaining the stock on those. Home goods we don't really have to worry about too much anymore. Tech. Yeah, pretty slow. This might pick up if we start adding the licenses. One of the hidden I found one of the hidden achievements, walking on the lights. I was thinking of Jackie Chan. Now, I average just over 200 people a day right now. Which brings me in, I want to say about 215 to 20K per day. I think is my average. So a $250,000 per day. Not bad. I mean, you do spend a ton on supplies, of course, your restock. And I don't have all the advertising stuff set up yet either. Two coming up. Okay, you gonna get a stuffy or are you gonna play a game? You're getting a stuffy. Okay. She's done eating. Or he is. Okay, she got her stuffy. And we got one more coming up. Food? Nope, tech. Food. I love how violently they like take the stuff off the shelves.